Every legend leaves a trace. Some linger in memory, others in things that were never meant to fall into human hands. In the Myths Belief Store, you'll find artifacts, talismans, and relics steeped in the darkness of ancient faiths. Enter if you dare to touch what is forgotten and terrifying. Link in the description. In ancient scriptures, where light gives way to raw and relentless justice, there appears a name that is not spoken lightly. Puriel, the angel of fire, judgment, and uncompromising truth. The one who knows no mercy, no doubt, and no fear. In his presence, even the purest hearts tremble, for Puriel does not ask about guilt. He reveals it. Puriel, also known as the fiery judge, is one of the angels of punishment in Jewish angelology, a guardian who guides souls through the process of final purification. Described as a being born from pure white gold flame, he possesses no face in the human sense. Instead, there is a pulsating mass of light that pierces through anyone who stands before him. In mystical traditions, he is the one who stands at the gates of judgment, examining the hearts of the dead and exposing truths that cannot be hidden. Puriel is not an executioner or tormentor. He is the instrument of divine law, the enforcer of verdicts delivered beyond human understanding. His fire is not meant to destroy, but to uncover. Every lie, every sin, every stain upon the soul burns in his light until only what is real remains. It is said that his flame casts no shadow, because in his presence nothing hidden can exist. Some mystics claimed that Puriel can look into the deepest layers of the soul, even those a person is unaware of themselves. According to legend, he is the one who accompanies souls at the moment they must face the consequences of their actions, with no escape and no justification. In certain apocryphal texts, his voice is described as the crackle of breaking fire, and every word he speaks becomes a sentence. Other traditions say that Puriel can separate truth from falsehood with a single glance, and that his light penetrates walls, seals, and enchantments. There are even those who believe that Puriel appears not only after death, but also in moments when a person stands before their most difficult moral choices, as an invisible witness to human nature. Some mystical schools claim that his flame can dispel illusions created by other celestial beings, making him a figure respected even among angels. In rare traditions, Puriel is portrayed as the final trial of the soul, a threshold that cannot be crossed without confronting one's own truth. And according to a few esoteric sources, he can judge not only individuals, but entire civilizations, appearing when corruption reaches a level that demands intervention from higher forces. Although Puriel does not appear as often as more famous angels or demons, his image surfaces in occult literature, RPG games, and modern interpretations of angelology. In some novels, he is depicted as a merciless guardian, in others as a being standing on the boundary between justice and destruction, not evil, but terrifyingly indifferent to human suffering. In tabletop RPGs inspired by Dungeons and Dragons, angelic judges and fiery enforcers often draw directly from his archetype. In dark fantasy novels exploring angelic hierarchies, Puriel-like entities serve as divine interrogators or guardians of forbidden knowledge. Even in games like Shin Megami Tensei, which frequently adapt lesser-known spiritual beings, characters inspired by his role as a heavenly arbiter make an appearance. In internet culture, his name appears in discussions of fire angels, divine enforcers, and beings that do not negotiate. Puriel has become a symbol of truth that cannot be avoided, truth that can burn. Puriel is an angel who knows no compromise. His fire is not punishment in itself, but a tool that reveals what is hidden. In a world full of half-truths and masks, his presence reminds us that there is no escape from the final light. And now a question for you. Is Puriel, to you, a symbol of justice or of terrifying divine severity? How do you imagine his fiery visage? Can an angel of punishment be seen as a being of good, or rather as a cosmic force beyond morality? If you want more dark stories about angels, demons, and forgotten beings, leave a sub, a comment, and a like. It helps this channel grow and brings more episodes to life.